بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. الفصل الثاني عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه قال: قلت يا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم مما خلق الخلق؟ قال من الماء. قلنا الجنة ما بناؤها؟ قال لبنة من ذهب ولبنة من فضة وملاتها المسك الأصفر وحصاؤها اللؤلؤ والياقوت وتربتها الزعفران. من يدخلها ينعم ولا يبعث ويخلد ولا يموت ولا يبلى ثيابهم ولا يفنى شبابهم. رواه أحمد والترمذي والدارمي. Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said that I asked Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, by what creation is being created? So Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam replied, from the water. Then we asked Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said that Jannat, what is the foundation of Jannat? With what Jannat is being created? Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam replied that one brick from the gold, one brick from the silver, and the cement and its mixture will be miski asfar, musk. Musk will become mixture and cement of those bricks, and pebbles will be true pearl and true yaqut, and clay of the Jannat will be of saffron. Whoever will enter into this Jannat, he will be always into in'am, into joy, into happiness, into an entertainment, into always joyful situation. He will never be saddened. He will remain like that forever. He will never die. His clothes will not become old, and his youth will not go down, will not perish, will not end, will not come down, will not be weakened. So that is the hadith shareef. Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrated, he asked that what is the foundation of our creation? We all are being created from the water which comes out from the father and goes into the womb of mom. That is the foundation and base of our creation. And then Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu asked Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what is the foundation of Jannat? Beautifully Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained that one brick will be of gold, one brick will be of silver, its mixture will be musk, and its pebble will be true pearls and true diamonds and true yaqut, and the clay and the ground of that Jannat will be saffron. And whoever will enter into this Jannat, he will be always happy. Happiness will never leave him. He will be always entertained. He will be always overjoyed. He will be always excited. He will be always in a beautiful, good mood. It will never happen that you will have bad mood, wala yab'as, that you will become sad, or you become unhappy, or you start suffering mentally, psychologically. That is what is not going to happen into Jannat, and the situation will remain forever. You will never die, and our clothes will not become old, and our youth, our strength of being young, that youngness will always continue. It will never go down. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us such that we eat from the table spread of Quran and Sunnah. One riwayat is sufficient for us to focus into our hereafter, into our life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us focus that we take this hadith sharif. If you are not well, then you talk to yourself and you say that one day is going to come when I will never become ill. If you are not happy, then you talk to yourself and say that unhappiness is connected to this physical world. When I will be in Jannat, then there will be always happiness. Oh, I don't have a good mood today, so I don't have to worry. Alhamdulillahi ala kulli hal. Wa a'udhu billahi min hali ahli nar. We say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that all praise for you, O my Allah, in every situation. Whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, whether I'm healthy, whether I'm unwell, whether I'm into anxiety, whether I'm not, whether I'm over the moon or whether I'm going down. Alhamdulillahi ala kulli hal. In every condition, in every circumstance, in every situation, I praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And one thing we need to be very, very conscious of, very particular of, that is, wa'a'udhu billahi min hali ahli nar. My illness, my sadness, my troubleful days, O Allah, I am seeking your protection, that I should not go into the conditions of the people of Jahannam, that you start doubting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or you start having doubts about your deen and iman and Islam and Quran and Sunnah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. Wa'a'udhu billahi min hali ahli nar. You keep on saying that, oh Allah, I seek your protection. Save me from the conditions of the people of Jahannam. No matter what happens, we shouldn't ask for trouble. We shouldn't ask for trouble. But this world, لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي كَبَدٍ. Allah said that we have created human in this world into difficulty. So difficulty will never come in Jannat. Sadness will never come in Jannat. Illness will never come in Jannat. Your clothes will never become old. It will always sound and appear very beautiful, very nice, very fresh, very new. And what your power and strength Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you in Jannat, it will keep on growing. It will never go down. It will never go down. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us Jannat into the first. So one hadith sharif should become your focus. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make Quran and Sunnah of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam focus of our life. We meditate onto every ayat and every riwayat. We pause onto every ayat and every riwayat. And we become drowned. We become lost into every ayat and every riwayat. Hasan Basri rahmatullah alayhi used to say that if you are performing salat, if you are doing dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you are making tilawat of Kalam-e-Pak, Quran-e-Majid, and your heart doesn't enjoy, you don't feel its taste, you don't feel its sweetness, you are not over the moon, you are not excited, you are not enjoying internally, you are not getting lazzat and that sweetness of that tilawat and that salat and that dhikrullah, then you must know that supplies from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has stopped over you. Nothing must trouble you in this world. These types of situation must trouble you more than anything else. That, Allah's supplies had stopped. Oh Allah, make us such that till we die, we keep on receiving your supply on every time we take your name, on every salat we perform, on every ayat of Quran-e-Majid we recite. Oh Allah, make us such that we have treasure of every ayat and every riwayat of your Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That becomes goal of our life. That motivates us. Nothing beside Quran and Sunnah motivate you. Nothing must drive you the way Quran and Sunnah drive you. Nothing must become your imam the way Quran and Sunnah becomes your imam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us like that. So this one hadith sharif, one hadith sharif will become healing. Sometime person needs healing. Sometime person needs recovery. Sometime person needs to focus onto something, so his circumstances change. His mood changes. His unhappiness goes into the happiness. His illness, he can cope with it. You can cope with your illness when you have these types of hadith sharif in front of you. Oh, okay, whatever illness I have, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Wallah, remove my illness. Give me shifa. Give me recovery. And while you are waiting for recovery, talk to yourself that no, one day is coming. In Jannat, I will not have no illness. I will be trouble free. I will not face any anxiety, any depression. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. And one hadith sharif or one ayat is more than sufficient for you to motivate you, for you to focus on, for you to think upon, for you to ponder upon. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we have so many ayats and so many riwayats. Our life will be short compared to the treasures of Quran and Sunnah. Oh Allah, give us treasure of Quran and Sunnah. Oh Allah, give us ilm, wahaban wa kasaban. Ilm as your gift and ilm out of our effort. Oh Allah, give us your marifat. Oh Allah, give us your recognition. Oh Allah, give us the test of every salat, every sajda. When you say, Subhana Rabbi al-A'la, then you are swimming into the pond of Allah's majesty, Allah's greatness. You are swimming into the pond of Allah's greatness. That is when your body language and your tongue, they enjoying in such a manner that you can't express it. No honey can give you that much of sweetness. How much of sweetness can come to you just saying one time, Allahu Akbar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us like that. Those people, they're in Gaza, they are saying, Hasbi Allahu wa ni'mal wakil. Only they know and their heart knows that how much they are climbing to the nearness and dearness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save them all. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect them all. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them highest rank of martyrdom, whoever has left this world and whoever is struggling for the sake of Masjidul Aqsa. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send His special ta'id and help and aid for them. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant realization to the zalim, because zulm will make you suffer internally and externally, physically and spiritually, in this world and into next world. Whether you will be having apparently all the pomp and glory, but your internal will be drowned into the ocean of depression and anxiety and suffering and pain and agony. That is what is happening. That is what is happening to every zalim. But we are blindfolded by the media narrative. When we will come back to the Quran and Sunnah's narrative, then our eyes will open. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us vision of Quran and Sunnah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us bayaniya and narrative of Quran and Sunnah. On that we live and die. On that our privacy, our thinking, our reflection become based on. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make that possible. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya awwal al-awwalin, ya akhir al-akhirin, ya rahim al-masakin, ya dhal quwwati al-matin, ya dhal manni fala yumannu alayk, ya dhal tawul, ya dhal jalali wal ikram. La ilaha illa ant, زهر اللاجئين وجار المستجيرين ومأمن الخائفين يا مأمن الخائفين إن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب أشقياء فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء وإن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب مقطرا علينا أرزاقنا فامحو تقطير رزقنا وحرمان رزقنا واكتبنا وأثبتنا عندك سعداء ووفقنا الخير فإنك تقول في كتابك يمحو الله ما يشاء ويثبت وعنده الكتاب. اللهم إنا نسألك فعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات وحب المساكين وأن تغفر لنا وترحمنا. فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فتوفنا غير مفتونين. فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فاقبضنا غير مفتونين غير خزايا ولا ندامة ولا مفتونين. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم حرر المسجد الأقصى. اللهم حرر المسلمين المظلومين في غزة وفي فلسطين. اللهم انصرهم. اللهم كن لهم ولا تكن عليهم. اللهم لا تسلط علينا من لا يرحمنا ولا يخافك فينا. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه. اللهم اجعلنا من المؤمنين حقا. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا وحبيبنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمتك.